A very good evening to everybody. I haven't seen you all for a long time on live stream. Life has been extremely busy, and I've got to apologize. But today I thought I want to catch a bit of time. My business meeting ended early today, so I think there's some positive outlook, and I think it's important for me to tell you guys early. So thank you for coming. Let's welcome everybody. Pinky and Jennifer, very good to see you. Long time no see. NG. Okay, now I know NG's face. Okay, NG is the person why I opened up a Saturday class, and I talk until the day after I talk. The day I got no more voice. Thank you. Okay, Amos, thank you. Anthony, thank you. Venus, thank you. Everybody, Gary, good to see you too. Okay, 11 MRJ, thank you too. Okay, very good. Royston, good to see every one of you. Colleen, Corini, if I pronounce the name correctly, thank you. Francis and Yuk Ching, everybody, too many coming in already. Everybody give a thumbs up. Very happy to see all of you. Are you happy to see me? Yeah. Okay. Very, very happy to see everybody. Really very happy to see everybody. I really appreciate time that I have in engaging you guys on live stream. I'm sorry I start late, but recently the business meetings has been increasing. Plus the night classes went longer nowadays, and I have no choice but to cut back on some of these things. Yeah. So thank you. Very happy to see everybody. Okay. All right. Okay. So I thought there's something very important I want to highlight to everybody regarding the stock market in December. Oh, yeah, in Penang now. Glad the shares improved. Yeah. Yes, I've been really very busy. Yeah. As a joke, because of NG's non-stop asking me to open up a full day Saturday class, I opened up a Saturday class and I taught from morning 9 o'clock all the way to about 5:30. Wow. After that, my whole day knockout, man. Yeah. But anyway, I'm happy that class was a great class. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Jennifer said my husband's friend's daughter graduated from law and cannot find a job as an intern. She's on holiday taking pictures of herself instead. Eventually, her intern job was to do admin work. Wow, what a waste, right? Law some more. The job market for young people is really bad now. I can attest to it. Okay. All right. Okay, good. So I just want to quickly update everybody. I think December will be a great month, and these are the reasons why. I'll brief everybody. Would appreciate everybody continue to give a thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up because the YouTube algorithm favors it. Okay. Oh, you went for shift work. Well, thank you. Thank you for attending class before shift work. Okay. Bage, good to see you too. Okay. So I'm going to start my sharing right now. I think this is a pretty important one that I want to share with everybody. And let's go. And then we can do a quick Q&A. Okay. I'm mindful that I'm a night bird. I shouldn't expect everybody to be night bird. Okay. Let's go. All right. Okay. Okay. So after December, there was a lot of turbulence. After November, there's a lot of turbulence in the stock market. I thought it's important for everybody now take stock of a possible December rally. Now, I cannot say that B, can you help me with this? Okay, I cannot say for sure 100% December rally is coming with 100% certainty, but given Tom Lee's incredible record, I think that that he's more right than wrong. Okay, but he gave about 5 to 6 prediction why the December market will have a rally, and I did some verification. I think they're more leaning towards a more positive side. But let me walk through with you guys on this, okay? So I think I'm a big fan of Tom Lee. I did not say I believe him to death. Okay, so let's get everything clear. But I think he's more right than wrong. For example, he believes in crypto. I don't, and we are happy to disagree. Doesn't mean that I disagree with one aspect of his liking means I need to reject everything. Doesn't also mean that I like him means I must accept everything they believe in. But in this one, I think our direction is aligned. Okay, so let me share with you what he says why December could deliver a powerful market rally, and that'll be a great thing for me. So, in a nutshell, historically, December always deliver good results, and right now the Federal Reserve is now pivoted to a end of a quantitative easing, and there's also now strong U.S. Economic fundamentals, and therefore I think all these are set the whole market for a rally in December. Now, first of all, what's quantitative tightening? Quantitative tightening is a case where the Federal Reserve reduced the balance sheet by allowing bonds to mature without reinvestment. That has stopped. Okay, the Federal Reserve is now ending quantitative tightening, so it's now a contractionary monetary policy. So they just ended, and historically, if we look at the case in 2019, when they actually did a end to the quantitative tightening, the whole S&P 500 rallied 17%. So of course, I don't know whether it can rally 17% this time. Even 7%, I'm happy. So that was the precedent. Okay, 17% after quantitative tightening was being announced, and it's up to you to believe or not. Okay, I think this is generally a positive sign. End of a contractionary monetary policy regime is always good for the stock market. So next one. Right now, the CME Fed Watch is looking at a 87% of a probability cut in December. That's a very high probability, by the way. Okay. And so far, CME Fed Watch has been correct, Yeah, so far they have been correct. So if that's the case, if there's a 25 basis point cut, it generally will lead to a upside in stock market, unless it's really built in. And even in the first 1 or 2 days, usually when they're good news, the market usually factor in. The market sometimes will come down, but over time will self correct anyway. So I think this is a good indicator that the market will be bullish. And take note, this number was like 30% and 40% just a month ago. Now it's up to 87% because a lot of the FOMC board members actually came out and say that it is time for a rate cut. So I think that's good news. Okay. And right now, I think there's an ADP job cut. There is a ADP job cut. Sorry, not job cut. The job numbers are turned out not so good. So I think the market is also factoring that in as an increased probability of an interest rate cut as well. So all these are leaning to a positive interest rate cut. Interest rate cut is always very good. Okay, interest rate cut is always very good. All right, next. We also I already talked about the quantitative tightening ends and the rate cut. And all this will lead to a high upside case. The U.S. Macros are positive right now in terms of strong economic on consumer economic, and I think these are all generally upside. Now, this is where I would say that there were some indicators that the market is oversold. Now, I'm not very good with technical analysis, okay? But I think there are some indication that the market is oversold, and I agree with that. Just I don't even need numbers, just looking at what happened in November, I think it's really overdone, okay? So this is also where I want to say that 78% of fund managers are trailing benchmark throughout October. 70%, that is majority of the fund managers are pretty shit, okay? And to be frank, I think I do better than the fund managers across the world. Okay, so by just doing a simple thing, I just crash by. Once you crash by, you beat every one of them. Or not everyone, you beat majority of them. So, anyway, so a lot of them are that they have positioned in November defensively to expect weakness, but it didn't come. So now they are forced to come back to chase result before the year end. They have to produce good result. That's why December always produce good result, because a lot of them wanted to end good, right? So these force a self-fulfilling prophecy that the market will do good. Okay, Siu Ching, good evening to you. Long time no see. So I think that this is something quite important for everybody to take note of. Guys, can you all give a thumbs up? I try to rush for this. The very little thing you could do is to give me a thumbs up. Okay, once you give me a thumbs up, more people get to watch it. All right. So next thing is going to happen is that December is traditionally a very strong month for stock market. Okay, December is traditionally a very strong month for stock market. So I need to say this with conviction. Now, how strong is strong, right? How strong is the probability? Well, look at this. 73% of the time historically over the last 30 years, 73% of the time, December ends up a win. That means a positive, okay? And about 27% end up a negative. Now, so it's more than two-thirds, it's 73%. Two-thirds is 67%. It's almost a three-quarter upside. So this is a very positive chance. It's not, there's no such thing as 100%, but it's a 73%. Now, what about this 27% that turns negative? Oh, let's take a look at it as well. So out of the 27% that turned negative, close to 40% of it was about 0 to 2%, which is nothing. This is what we call a white mild noise. Okay, mild noise. So actually, if you factor 40% of the 27%, it's almost half of it, right? So half of it, about 13% add to this is about 85% chance that you will get 0 or mildly negative to a very decent win. So the chances of December wins are very, very high. Okay, very, very high. So are there shock years? Yeah, there's one extreme event that in 30 years that exceed negative 6%. So not saying no, there may be policy shock or some war or something like that. Okay, yeah. So I think that this is a great outcome, right? Just this statistics alone will tell us that whatever you have bought, there's a very strong chance, but more than 80% chance will be either from a chance of very mildly flat to positive. So that's a great outcome. So what should I do, right? Well, for me, very simple. Just ride the wave, right? Just ride the wave, let it run, and the market will take its course. I like to look at myself riding a surfboard. The surfboard will just sit on the wave and just let it go. It will just stand on it and just and ride with it. It's exactly what we need to do. Okay, so this is my thought, right? Let's hear from you guys, right? Any questions or any comments? Okay, any question, any comments? Okay, all right. Okay, Richard, very good to see you again. Let me drink some water. All right, let's take some questions, shall we? Okay, B Xiu Qing, the pretty grandmother is saying hi to you. Hi. Yeah. Okay. I hope that your grandson is doing good. Okay. All right. Is next year a better year for stock market? Well, I think so, generally speaking, but there could be a shock, as Tom Lee predicted, could be even a negative 20% shock that gradually will recover again. That's what he predicted, right? I don't know how true it is. Now, take note, I'm a person that's not good in prediction. Okay, I'm very good at reading signals to know where I am. All right. So once I know where I am, I just go in if I can catch around the bottom. What are you drinking? You always drink ice drink? Yes, I always drink. Barley tea. Yeah, sometimes ayataka. But I came to realize ayataka is not very good for my sleep. Okay, but anyway, this is something I believe in a lot. Yeah. So yeah. So I think that for those who attend my course, you will know that when you crash buy, you just won't lose money, right? You just won't lose money. It's impossible to lose money when you crash buy. So I always wait and wait and wait, and when there's a crash, I go in. Other times I just ignore the market and just live my life. Right? It's impossible to lose money when you crash buy across a very globally diversified portfolio. What about Japanese increasing interest rate and Japan carry trade? Well, there could be some shock there, but how big is the Japanese market? How big is the Japanese market? How big is the US market? So you think about it, the Japanese is increasing its interest rate, okay? The US is decreasing its interest rate. Which effect is more? Which effect is more powerful? Do you have any Japanese stock? Do you have any Japanese bonds? Right? So which one is more? Which one will affect you more? Yeah. NG asks, do you think for those doing DCA should continue throughout this year or till next year or crash buy more? Well, dollar cost averaging doesn't mean you got to be equal. Okay, there is this thing called, I think it's called proportion. I can't remember what's the right word to use. Basically, it says is you continue to buy, but when the market goes up, you buy less. Market goes down, you buy more. Okay, proportionate DCA or something like that. I can't remember. That's one way. So one of the idea I always give people is that, break up your funds into two, not necessarily equal. Then this part of funds, just leave it there, put in a bank or whatever. These are funds you dollar cost average. Okay, you can do equal or proportionate, disproportionate, but keep buying. Okay, and then and let me tell you something. When the market crash, is very difficult to buy. I say again, when the market crash is very difficult to buy, you need a lot of dry powder to give you the courage. So the analogy is that you're holding on to a very heavy hammer that gets heavier and heavier. Sorry, this is not a hammer, but let's assume that this is a hammer. So you can imagine when your dry power adds more and more because you save more and more money. So a hand get more and more tired, can't wait. So when the market crash, okay, you will be like, wow, finally, okay, then you will buy. Now, for those people who never accumulate the dry powder, will find it very difficult to slam, okay? How much you usually buy in crashes? If you take a look at the last two rounds, I think I whacked probably about $1 each. Yeah, roughly about $1 each, okay? I probably bought more during the COVID crash than the inflation crash, but close to $1 each. Okay. What are globally diversified funds, ETF? Well, I mentioned many times, right? S&P 500, MSCI World Index, NASDAQ, dimensional funds, something globally diversified as possible. Okay. And then once you do it, just hold it there, right? Just hold it there, right? Just hold it there, right? I just, I've shared people, like people at NG who sits my class, you just need to generate 6% return. It can last for very, very long and very, very good returns really. Crash buy to buy S&P 500. That's one of the option. That's one of the option, not the only option. Yeah, okay. As long as globally diversified portfolio that has a long history, I think it's fine. Teach us how to be entrepreneurs. Very few people want to be entrepreneurs. The minute I start teaching people how to be entrepreneurs, people switch off my channel. No kidding you. Okay? Yeah, no kidding you. Yeah. People switch off my channel. Singaporeans don't like to be entrepreneurs. Okay? You don't believe we do a poll right now, shall we? Okay, let's do a poll. How many of you want me to teach you how to be entrepreneurs? How many of you don't want me to teach you entrepreneur and just want to learn how to do investment? So you just put here, okay? Entrepreneur is too big, is too diverse. Just say business or investment. You want me to teach you which one? Business or investment? Just type business or investment. 500 of you all, just type business or investment. Just type, please, everybody. You want to hear more about investment or hear more about business? Okay, I can teach you about business. I certainly can teach you about investment, but I can't. Yeah. Okay, just type. Everybody type, please. Type. Okay. So investment, business, investment. Go on, guys. Go on. Business, investment. Okay. One now. One. Okay. One. Okay. Yeah. Both. Okay. Investment. Just type one. I just a show of just to prove my point. Okay. Okay. Both are assets. No. Business is not necessarily asset. Yeah. Investment. Okay. Go on. Everybody type. Just type. No. Just type in the comment lah, guys. Okay. What I don't want that. Okay, investment, business, investment, both. No, both. Just business or investment, right? Just yeah. Now, I'm just want to show that not a lot of people want to learn about business, but I'm happy to share. But somehow a lot of people are, yeah. Okay. So build a good business. Okay, let me share with you this this little bit of secret. Okay, since a lot of you are interested in business, I'll just share this with you. Usually, good business people are not good investors. I say again, usually good business people are not good investors. Usually, not all. Okay, usually. Yeah, it's because the personality that's needed for business is generally different from the personality good for investments. Now, of course, then people ask, Mr. Lu, how you become good in both? No, I'm not. NG, I'm not. I'm actually a better, okay, I'm actually a better investor than a better businessman. Okay, so what am I good at in business? Okay, let me tell you what I'm really good at. I'm very good at using people to drive my business. I say again, I'm very good at deploying people to run my business. And I do what I'm best at, which is, okay, which is salesmanship, which is business development, cut deals. I do that. And someone run the business for me. Almost all my business have this person that run my operation. Okay, so I always, Christy, sister, good to see you. Long time no see. So even Warren Buffett is not good in business. He doesn't drive operations. If you want to good in business, you need to drive operation. Buffett is a good investor. Okay, so I say again, usually good business people are not good investors. I've met so many business people. Do you realize a lot of very successful businessmen like to meet me? Because a lot of them have a lot of money. I met I don't know, at least 10 to 20 of them. A lot of them have a lot of money asking me what to do with their money. And then, of course, Mr. Lu, being a good salesman, a good business development person, will always ask them about their business. Then I realized the same thing. A good business person has a lot of passion. I say again, a good business person has a lot of passion, okay, and has a lot of emotion and drive. Take note now, everybody, you want to learn the business, learn this from me. A good business person must have a lot of passion and drive, but this will run contradictory to a good investor that must be devoid of passion, must be devoid of emotions. You cannot have the same emotions, you cannot have the same emotion. Then once you do that, okay, you either bring, if you have no passion and emotion, you cannot run business, because business is really very tough. But when you have very strong passion and you want to run businesses, okay, when you have very strong passion in running businesses and you carry that to your investment will crash. Okay, so let me drink some water. So for me, what I do is that I am very good in setting up businesses, very good in putting the right person to run the business, and I just focus on helping the person to succeed. I don't run the operation. People who run premium, who watch us, who are our Premium Mall customers, you will know. Who's the person I work with to run Premium Mall? Anybody? Right? Who's the person who run Premium Mall for me? Anybody? Come on. Yeah, anybody? Okay, anybody? So, yeah, so the person, yeah, okay. So, yes, B is the one that runs business really very well. She runs the operation. She's powerful. Okay, she's a powerful person. Okay, she's a powerful person in running a business. Okay, so I have my AI business. Who runs my AI business, guys? Okay, Who runs my AI business? Some of you attended my AI course. You will know who runs my AI business. Anybody? Okay. Yeah. So those who attended my AI course, yes, Mark, Christy, you're right. Mark is a powerful, very powerful, operationally very powerful. He runs my AI business. Okay. So again, right? So my wife doesn't run the AI business. Mark runs my AI business. Then in my case of my SS Digital is a advertising agency. Okay, who runs it? I have another two managers that run it for me as well. Okay, so how come I'm so lucky to find good people? Well, that's a skill, right? That's a skill. Okay, uh, so what I'm trying to say is that you must know what you're good at. Okay, what you're good at and deploy that skill, right? So in my case, that's what I do. So good investors are not good. I say again, good investors are not good in running businesses, in running operations of business. So in most of my company, except Premium Mall, most of my company, I have a what do you know what title do I hold? I'm the chairman of the business. When I'm a chair in business means I don't run the operations, right? I call the shots, but I don't run the operations. Right? They run the operations, okay, and so on, right? Then I provide general direction. I close deals for them. I run and then I help them run. So what I'm trying to say is that business and investment come quite contradictory to each other. So everybody need to take note. I'm happy to answer any questions. You all want to learn about business, got no question on business. Okay. Yeah. You got a lot of money to entice people run business. Well, uh, just uh, just do a business share. Yeah. Co-founders in business. Yeah. Just co-founders in business. And so, yeah. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Someone wants to say hi to you guys. Hello, boy. Can you say hi to everybody? Can you hear his? Okay, this is Mr. Shortlegs. Okay, Harry. Yeah. Oh, he looks so sleepy. And you want to come and see me? Please say hi to Chong Chong for me. Okay. Yeah. All right, boy. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. I'll see you again. Don't come and disturb me. Okay. I'm on a very high chair, and he still come and jump up. Oh. Okay. All right. Go, boy. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he looks sleepy. Okay. Okay, so let me answer some questions. How do I start now? So I usually, business is something like you got to be always look out for opportunity. Yeah. Well, so in my case, I'm always on the lookout for business opportunity. I'll be frank with you, business opportunity, they're all around. The difficult for me is not to find business opportunity. The difficulty is find people I can trust to run the operation. So if you teach people business or entrepreneurship, will you teach operation? No. Running operation depend on the business, right? So for example, let's say I partner with someone to run a bakery. How the hell I know how to run a bakery? Yeah. I mean, being able, let's say, cut certain deals with, let's say, Starbucks to supply them with pastries, for example, right? Okay, but I wouldn't know how to run the operation. Right, so I'm not good in running operations. Okay, and I must know what I'm good at and what I'm bad at. You mean in business you need to be control? Of course, 100%. Okay, I always must be in control. Yeah, and my ideal case is 75%. Okay, ideal case is 75%. Okay, some examples of how you start business. I already know Mark for many years already, and then an opportunity came about. Okay, and I can't talk too much about that one because it's under confidential agreement. So and then there was a opportunity, and then we jump in very quickly. Actually, I jump in first, then I look for him, yeah, to help me. Okay. Mm. Oh, you signed up for my 31st class. I only left with one class, I think. Yeah, the whole year only left with one class only. No more already. The whole every day of my December is caught in helping people, because the funding is running out. The 30 not funding, the skills future credit is running out. So everybody is like squeezing squeezing the blood out of me to teach them how to retire with 10, 15, 20,000. You ask Angie, how's my class? Angie, please tell everybody how's my class. You attended just last Saturday. Tell everybody how's my class, okay? Yeah. So am I good in cutting deals? Yes. That is my skill. Okay, that is my skill. I'm very good in salesmanship and business development. Have I failed in business before? So many times. So many times. Yeah, for every one business that I set up and run well, I must have failed at 5. How do you access much to invest in business? Well, actually, you notice I'm a very frugal person. Okay, in my early years of business, were very, very frugal. Yeah. So and nowadays business, you don't need much to set up. Yeah, you don't need that much to set up. A lot of people say you need a lot of money to start business. That's not true. Okay. Yeah. So for investment, less control is needed. No, I always like to have full control. Okay. Yeah, next year have class. I think you can write, I don't know, you can write into this. Let me see where I can find a banner. Yes, okay. Can you all see? Oh my, that's damn big. Okay, that's too big already. Media asset. Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, there's a QR code on top. Man, this is too big. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to hide it. Okay, there's a QR code on top. You can text this QR code if you want to. I don't know. You want to sign up next year. Okay, maybe I can show you a bit if you want. Okay, Angie said that I learned a lot. I learned a lot to learn to be more resourceful and to leverage on CPF to build up more retirement fund. Thank you. Okay. She said the course was awesome. I'm very happy, right? The class was very fun to teach. I love it. Okay. The Saturday class, although it was very long, but I enjoyed the class very much. Thanks, Angie and another 39. Have class on entrepreneur? No. It's a very different thing. Okay, it's a very different thing. The cheat code is good. Enjoy a class. All right, that's great. Okay, yeah. Entrepreneurship is how come your business fail? Well, it could be many reasons, right? My original assumption, let's say, I remember I bought in some digital. I tried to do some portable video player in the early years, and when I tested the product, it was good, and when I start selling a product, it start failing, and you just yeah. Is it? No, it's online class. It's an online class. If you want, I can. I'll put up a class sign up for you. 30th of December. No email confirmation. When is the 30th of December? Give the okay. First of all, the sign up is like insane. So there is a lot of. There's a lot of. It give the people 1 or 2 weeks to come back to you. Don't worry. Okay. There's an email confirmation there for 30th December. When are we?
I think the email confirmation, the auto confirmation, that one, right? I think there is a system error that didn't get through. Okay, a lot of people has written to me and asked me about email confirmation. It's supposed to be an auto send out one. They are troubleshooting what is the problem. Okay, but definitely once you key in the Zoho form. Okay, it's not a Google form, it's called a Zoho form, but it's similar to Google form. You will, at the end of it, right, it will actually have a screen that says that you are confirm registered or something like that. There's a confirmation of registration. Okay, and then if you are still worried, how to say, okay, there are two confirmation. There are basically 3 confirmation. One is the Zoho form confirmation. One is the email automated confirmation. Okay, and then the third one, right, is actually email, or my colleague will actually reach out to you to teach you how to claim for the skill future. Okay, so there are actually 3 confirmation in that sense. Okay,
How long should you wait?
I know. Usually, I know the 10th of December one. The one that is actually 7:15 to 11:15. That time slot, right? I think the email to send out to tell you teach you how to claim, or something like that, right? Will be sent out by tomorrow. Okay, so if you have just registered like on the 1st of December. Okay, some people were actually talking in the young again group, right? I think that registration was just came in or something like that. Okay, so please give us time to turn around. Okay, yeah. Our people are looking into it, and there's a lot of like people who are like shifting, from one course to another and things like that. So we need a little bit of time to handle
1
that.
week,
Okay?
1 week.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 week, 1 week, 1 week, 1 week. I got rejected. How can I got rejected? May I know when can I get a refund? After
Got
1 week.
rejected.
Yeah, I don't know why you got rejected.
Hi
Yeah.
Angie, hello.
Yeah, after 1 week, if nothing, then you just write to this. I'll give you this number. Okay, I give you this number. Okay, this number. Okay, this one can, right?
Oh, you put my number lah. I forward.
Oh,
Okay, you all can contact me.
this
This
one.
other
Wait,
not
wait.
this one. It's not. Yeah,
No,
wrong.
I can't. Wait. I hide this one
Hide this one
first, and
first.
then okay there. Alamak, ginseng peel. Okay. Wait, I see whether I can't edit it now. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, there's a WhatsApp number 97806882 that's actually running there, the ginseng and hair growth thing. Okay, you can contact the number. Okay, but I'm not the main, I'm not the person in charge. Okay, I will actually help you to forward the message and stuff like that and follow up from there. Okay, Ken, thank
Okay.
you.
Anyway, wait. I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to play with this, but I don't know how to. Oh man, how do I off this? Okay, so give me a minute. Show this one? No. Sorry, wrong one. Wait. I'm trying to figure out how to play this system. Man, I tell you what, those with issue, just scan the QR code. That QR code is easier. Okay. Anyway, the QR code is there. Okay, and now I got problem how to get rid of this banner. Wait, Uncle me not very good in. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay. There's a QR code on top. It goes to a WhatsApp. Okay. All right. Anyway, let me go back to answer question very quickly, and then for those people who do you see no more AI course? AI course finished. All right. Too late.
Can I just say
You got very
something?
quickly,
Yeah.
please.
Just a quick one, okay. For the person that says that you want to cancel and things like that,
No,
right?
he didn't say one cancel. She
Okay,
got cancelled. I got
I
rejected.
got rejected. Want to get a refund? Okay, just want to let you know, right? When you make payment, right, it's actually to a company called Finity. Okay, they will actually refund you, not us. Okay, we are not the one holding your money. Okay, yeah. We'll have to get the Finity to go through the normal route, finance to know what that kind of thing. Then they will close up the loop by refunding you
Do you know how
after
long?
checking everything.
Do
Yes.
you know how long?
I don't know that one.
Okay lah, maybe 1 or 2 weeks for the refund. My guess 1 or 2 weeks. Okay. I don't AI costs all fill up, Ray, all fill up. Huh? Unless next year February there'll be a cost, but now all fill up. So far the courses I attended, Mr. Lu and Mrs. Lu are very well organized. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Any more questions on businesses? You all want to ask about business? I'll only take tonight to answer. Meanwhile, maybe I'll show you. Okay, now let me see. I got one backup deck that I want to show you guys if you all want to see. Okay, no, not this one. Sorry, this one. Okay, let me show you guys. This is quite interesting. Okay, share screen. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is very interesting. This is a class I run. In this class that I run, I teach people how to retire confidence with $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 retirement income. I just want to show you these stats. Okay, these are 2 classes. This is one class. Before the class, about 48% of people think that their retirement income will only have 10 to 4,000. Okay, another 40% will have 5,000, 7,000. Watch the number after the class. Just after 2 days, from 47.5, it reduces to 8.6. So how many people want a high income right now? So more about 45.7% of people very confident of getting 5,000, 7,000. Another 31% hope to get 8 to 9,000. Okay, yeah. So, and the confidence level before the class was this. After the class, all swing towards this. Very confident. There's a new class that I thought the results was even better. So these are people before the class. 60% say they only have they only confident of getting 1 to 4,000 retirement income. After my class, okay, watch the number. Sum these two up. 70% are confident. 70% are confident of getting 5,000 to $9,000 retirement income. Okay, if you add 10,000, sorry, the other way around. Okay, let's add this. 91% are confident of getting from 5,000 to 10,000 over. That's after my class. This is not bullshit class. This is a real class. And the confidence level went from a very distributed one to a very high level of confidence. That's what I do, okay? And then thank you, Mr. Lu, for sharing your Kung Fu and secret tip, okay? Thank you, Mr. Lu. We'll use his knowledge. The course has given me a very clear roadmap how to do it, okay? And make me more confident. You know, so many people are saying this is great, okay? Yeah, so what, see? $10,000 payout is now achievable with boosters, right? Okay, and so on. You see, all these are positive. Okay, all these are very positive feedback. Oh, yeah, this is the QR code. Okay, this is the QR code. Let me see. Okay, there's only one class left. 19th of December, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, and the second class is in 4th of January. Don't ask me why it's so spread out, but this is the only class left in December. No other class already. Okay, they may be able to squeeze 1 or 2% in some other class, but only this class is available right now. Your one, you can sign up this QR code. This deck was just sent to me by my staff. Only this one. Okay, no recording. Okay, so if you want, yeah, this is very good for young adults. Okay, very good for young adults. Majority of you don't need to pay anything for this class. Majority, those above 40 is ideal for those above 40 to 55. Super good. 40, you know why? Skills Future full funding. Those below 40, you got to pay some money there because Skills Future don't know why they so meow, don't want to cover majority for less than 40. Okay, don't ask me, it's government. So above 40 years old, most of you don't need to pay a single cent for this class. And that credit is expiring 31st of December. This is the only class left. After this, no more classes. I really have every single day of my December is all filled up already. There's no more class after this, okay? Don't say I never tell you guys, okay? 69, a little bit old, learn it for your children. Okay, so okay, I will just give you all 1 minute on this. Okay, after that, no more chance here. No more chance. Really, no more chance. I got you got money you give me, I also cannot take. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't collect money from you. You use your Skills Future, and those people got a gift. Once you sign up, give the organizer some time. The demand is so overwhelming that they have no time. This will be a last chance that you can sign up. After this, no more chance it is. 不要来找我了. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move on. You know, some people enjoy and whatever. Thank you for Miss Lu. Comprehensive class, learn a lot. Wow, look at this, right? Great imparting skill. Mr. Lu sharing it, right? $10,000, blah blah blah. I learned a marvelous skill how to achieve $7,000 to $10,000 a month payout. These are real now. These are real people writing. Okay, 7,200 amazing foundation. Wonderful. Wow. See, everybody writing. Yeah, it's inspiring. Thank you. It makes my job very meaningful. Okay. All right. Okay, let's okay, so any other questions? How to seek out business opportunity? You must have a passion in it. You must have a passion. You must have a passion. Yeah, it must start with passion. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm starting teaching AI to seniors. Wonderful. Okay. Angie asked, just now I'm asking about when talking about the risk between business and investment, which one is riskier? It depends on personality. So people like NG, I don't know you in person very well. I mean, I've seen you for one class. If you're a person that's not very emotional, not very easily agitated and very calm, then financial investment will be suitable for you. Those people who are more driven, more passionate, more emotional, then the business is probably more better for you. Okay, that's my suggestion. Okay, any last questions, guys? I need to go for a walk. Just I had this Geylang seafood. Wow, lao. It's called what? Sing Huat seafood. Wow, the food is amazing, man. Eat until want to die. Yeah. Okay. If you teach business, what will you teach? I won't teach business. Okay. Your face is glowing more and more. Oh, my Korean skincare is doing more and more wonderful. Super wonderful. Yeah. I hope I can find time to do a live stream by January. January, I'll do a live stream on my skincare. Recently, my skincare is amazing. Okay. Those that I actually sell, they are now doing very well. Business is not something you can teach easily. Business is not something you can teach easily. It's very difficult. Okay, business is much more difficult. Okay, to teach. Not say cannot. It's just more difficult. So you think about it now. Stanford Business School, they teach business. Their MBA course minimum 1 year. Yeah, 1 year. It's that's what they do. Okay. Now even I will shorten that, at least 3 to 6 months, that kind of thing. I haven't thought through yet. Yeah. Yeah, business is not something you can just easily teach. Yeah. I'll end with this comment. Okay, I'll end this comment about business. So I always said that, let me think. I think I've tell you about this story before. I'll end with this story. Okay, I'll end with this story. About business. I always say that business you need passion. But I will just share with this story. But before that, I quickly pull out a YouTube video to illustrate this concept. Okay, you give me a minute. Okay, I pull out this one. Okay, and okay, let me see. Icon A4. Okay. Okay. So, okay, sorry. Okay, are you all ready for this story? Okay. Okay, if you're ready for this story, trust me, this story might change some people's life. I always say that passion is important. Now, when I was in Singtel, in my final years of my corporate life, I was a technology hunter. So I had the privilege of meeting up, talking to many business people, startup founders, and things like that. Then I realized that, wow, if I really want to learn how to be an entrepreneur, I got to go to Silicon Valley. That is why I applied for a scholarship to Stanford Business School, because Stanford Business School is exactly at the heart of Silicon Valley. And I had the privilege of being there and meeting up with all sorts of people. Now, in Stanford Business School, one thing great was that they would invite a lot of founders, a lot of business people, bright ones, startups, whatsoever. I met so many people. I met the Google founder. I met Mark Zuckerberg. I met the YouTube founder. I met Uber founder more than once. I met Airbnb founder. I met so many of these founders. Okay, but I just want to say this. The one that gave me the most impression was a particular founder. So this guy came in with a case study paper. So it was quite interesting. He came in and he says that this guy came in and told his story. So his story was this. Okay, his name was Kirk Hawkins. Okay, Kirk Hawkins, and this Ang Mo, when he was young, I think I told you this guy before. When he was young, he went to an air show and he saw people saw an air show. There was this flying group called the Blue Angels. I think it's called Blue Angels. These Blue Angels fly their blue planes very close to each other and zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, he was fascinated by it. And he told his dad that, I want to be a pilot. I want to be a pilot one day. So the dad said, okay, that's great. You have a passion. That's great. And things like that. Then he really got smitten by the idea. So later in life, he really became a fighter pilot. and he fought in Iraq or Afghanistan. I really don't know which one. And after that, he came back, okay, and he decided that he ended the tour of duty as a fighter pilot, and he really want to build a plane. 这个阿笑 want to build a plane. A person want to build a plane. So I was like, wow, 这个笑 want to build a plane. How to build a plane, right? Okay. Then he's got this idea that he came out with this blueprint that he wants to build a plane that people can buy and fly and store it in their house, and then when they want to fly, they bring it out to fly. Okay. So I was like, how is it possible? Remember, that was about 12 years ago, right? So, wow, fly a plane, build a plane. So this guy was so passionate about it that he really went out, raised funding, build a plane, build a shop, whatever. He raised so much funding, and then you know what happened? He managed to raise so much funding, he really built the shell of the plane. Okay, shell of the plane. And then the great recession came. So 2008 financial crisis came. Wow, his own company, he only left with 1 or 2% only, because he keep diluting the share. A lot of people keep pumping in money. And that's where he just said, wow, it's just too painful. A lot of people ask him to give up. You know, this kind of things, like, it's just so painful for him. And then at a point in time, he asked everybody, what should I do? What should I do then? So everybody raised a hand, you know, and of course, Mr. Lu, as a student there, just, you know, it's like, I mean, say that, but I was almost telling him, like, don't be crazy. Who's going to dare to fly in your plane? Who's going to dare to fly in your plane? Your plane, you know, who's going to dare to fly? You know, you get so cute, right? Your private plane, you know, the kind of thing. And then, you know, you already want to die. You need own less than, I know, 1 or 2% of share. Even a company finally take off, you know, it's not yours anymore and everything, right? So what the hell you want to do that? So a lot of people raise hand criticizing credit because, you know, why you're doing all this kind of thing? No, nobody. Then finally, he said, I want to show you a video. Okay, I'll show you a video. So I'll let you watch the video right now. Okay. Now the original video I cannot find, but I think I can show you this video. I hope you all can see this video. Okay, and let me see where I can see this video, and let's go. Anyway, okay, I won't watch the whole thing. So anyway, so this was the Icon A5. Icon A5. This man built a plane that can be folded, kept into a garage, and open up, just take off from the sea. And he really built a freaking plane. And after we saw the video, everybody said, how you do it? How you do it? No, how much you sell it? $300,000. You know, that's nothing compared to Singapore cars and things like that. Anyway, and then everybody, some people even say, you know, can we buy one and things like that. So the mood totally changed. So then we later took pictures with him and things like that. Okay, I think at the end of it, he sold his company to one of the aircraft manufacturers and things. I can't remember who was it. So my point I want to try to drive at is this: in order to build a business, you need to have passion. What on earth is the word passion? Passion is the ability to take on pain even when the odds are against you. Okay, when the odds are stacked against you and you still go on. Xiu Ting, if you are still there, and some of you guys who have seen me and be through our premium more days, those days were very tough. We do live stream 2-3 times a night, non-stop, go on and on and on and on. Sometimes B46, sometimes 46, we still go on. That requires a hell of passion, you know. Passion is about ability to endure pain for a purpose, right? Passion is about ability to endure pain for a purpose. If you don't have that kind of emotion and passion, don't start a business, because a business is really, 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 really very tough. Very, very tough. I've started so many business. Now I'm running 5 to 6 business. Every one of them is tough. None of them is easy. Everyone is tough. Okay. So, but the fruits may be good, but are you prepared? You must have insane passion to a point of insanity in this thing. Okay, that is a prerequisite for a business. If you don't have, just be an investor. You make a lot of money as well. Okay. All right, guys. I think it's very late. Sorry for making you all stay up. I hope this last part will do you all good. Okay. Any last questions, guys? Or is that something that you find interesting? For those people who want to sign up the courses, just WhatsApp the number on top. Okay, I only left with one class. For anybody who have any question, I'm happy to answer. If nobody answer, I shall quit the night and I'll go for my walk right now. Okay, just 1 minute. Ask. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. NG. The price to pay is very, very high to be a business person. So yeah. Okay. Very, very high. Okay. So if you're not prepared to pay the price, just stick to be an investor. Cool. Okay. All right. Good night, guys. Okay. Appreciate this. Good night, guys. Okay. Good night, guys. I'll see you. Nowadays, I'll do less live stream because the classes are quite late. But when I can, I'll do it. Okay. Once I thought REITs are too dangerous. But I think the current market, the REITs, I favors the REITs. But in the long run, I don't like to touch REITs. Too dangerous. Charlie, good night to you. NG, good night to you. Okay. All right. Okay. See you guys. See you guys. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.